Let me tell you something about internet personalities. I recall being an internet personality at a very young age, at many different times in my life, as well as within the course of early 21st century megalomaniacal melodrama that had, unfortunately, a great deal to do with myself, very heavily. Internet personalities are just carbon copies of none other than someone like Adolf Hitler, Jim Jones, and John D. Rockefeller. Literally those guys. And what's in common with three of these things, as well as these pseudo-men? Well, these three guys were basically Ozark-oriented individuals, with only one of them being an actual Ozark male named John D. Rockefeller, while Jim Jones was more of a lambdafied Ozark, and Adolf Hitler was basically an alpha male-minded Ozark. But really, besides that, these self-styled internet gurus are literally in the mold of very fascistic elements mixed in with very real leftist post-Marxism mixed in with a great deal of misunderstandings of what Marx really was. And that is where people get into promoting something like entrepreneurship or going on vision quests or anything that unspectacular whatsoever, like taking a bunch of psychedelics and wrongfully thinking that you're awakening, and all you're doing is just entertaining certain phobias and certain thought experiments that you don't realize you're really doing. And taking psychedelics is a mere intellectual way of getting into an expanded mind, an out-of-body experience, and entertaining many expansive thought experiments that clarify you as a person in the end when you do a great deal of discernment work. And all of a sudden, your life experiences match up with your body as has how you even recall yourself whatsoever. Unlike many of you guys that don't really recall really anything because you guys never really lived anything in any real way whatsoever. That is akin to being a zombie-like individual that is directly tied into the Ozark War, as opposed to Omega verse stuff. Fun!